My name is Evert, and I've spent over 10 years in prison. When I got out of prison the first time, I had tried to turn my life around, but there's always been drugs involved. I've had a very serious drug addiction my whole entire life. I've been in so many drug rehabs and halfway houses that I can't even imagine how many places that I've spent trying to beat my addiction and fill that void that I've always had inside. You know, drugs was always my escape plan. The last time I went to prison, I was sentenced to 10 years in prison by the judge for fleeing and eluding and 3 counts of aggravated assault on a police officer with a deadly weapon. They really just wanted to throw the book at me this last time, and I was sentenced to 10 years in prison. And when I first was sentenced to prison, I was very angry. I couldn't imagine that I was going to prison for 10 years and I was doing drugs in prison just like I was doing out of prison, and nothing was changing. I really made a decision that I didn't want to live like I was living anymore. And whatever I could to better myself, that's what I did. You know, I enrolled in the faith-based programs in the dorms, and that was an awesome thing for me, you know, because it really helped gear me towards a better outlook on life, and it also put me with like-minded guys who were all trying to change and do better for themselves. 18 months before I was released from prison, they sent me out to Sago Palm Reentry Center, and this place was just awesome. You know, they really helped me to gear towards getting ready to get out of prison. And that's where I really met a lot of awesome dudes. You know, there's a lot of volunteers that come out to that prison, and I was all in, you know, because I had made a decision that I was going to do whatever it took to better myself. I went to NA meetings, AA meetings, and all the extra classes they offered. Every night they had something going on. They have a thing called Kairos and Kirex, and these guys came in for a 4-day weekend, you know, and I participated in that. And these volunteers came out here, and these guys showed me so much love that I just couldn't imagine that these guys, you know, could give up their time like this and come into the prison for 4 days in a row and to just be with us inmates, you know, and want to help us change and share God with us and Jesus. And anyways, this is when I truly made a decision that I wanted to live like these guys, you know. Upon being released from prison, I went to a place called the Anchor House. This place was awesome, ran by the volunteers from the prison. It was the best place I could possibly go. These guys gave me the support I needed to do the right things for myself, and it also helped me to be in a positive atmosphere, you know, to be around like-minded guys. You know, I wanted to be a man of God, so I wanted to surround myself with men of God, you know. This job that I got working for Regal Paint, Benjamin Moore Paint Center, was such a blessing for me. And it wasn't easy, you know. I had to start out riding a bicycle back and forth to work in the rain, and it was a very humbling experience, being almost 50 years old, having to ride a bicycle in the rain, but I did it. It was an awesome experience, you know, to work full-time and have a responsibility and just, I gave this job 100%. I've been out of prison now for about 3.5 years, and my life is amazing. I've rekindled an old relationship with my old high school sweetheart who found me on Facebook when I was released, and now today we're married. I'm living how I've never dreamed that I could live. I'm married to a beautiful wife named Lynn. I have a son named Jackson, 10 years old, and I just never thought that I could live like this. You know, I never dreamed that my life could be going like it is today, and it's all because of God's grace. So if you're watching this video right now and you're having some problems, you can call the number on this screen, and there's plenty of men and women who are there to help you and support you in your time of need.